Hi student. So today's session is on mathematics. So this session is will be for the students of from class 7 to class 10, like journey of mathematics from class 7 to class 10, how it is happening, right? This session is a special session where whatever during my interactions with the students of class 8, 9, 10. So just what I understand, like what are the common problem the students have, right? The common difficulties I will highlight on this. And also when you are studying in class 7, you must know where what you are going to study in class 8. Whenever you are in class 8, then you must know about whatever you are going to study in class 9 or class 10, so that you should have a roadmap. So this is for those who are planning for like any foundation on mathematics. Normally, what happened that we are completing class 7, we are picking up class 8 early stage, right? And we are picking up class 9 at the time of 8, or we are picking up class 10 at the time of class 9. So I'll show you the overlap region and the key part of the algebra. So today's session, so mathematics, we are having 4 or 5 cluster, right? So one cluster is the algebra, one is then arithmetic, and the next one is the geometry part, and next one is the trigonometry part and the mensuration part. Okay, right? So trigonometry part we are starting from class 9, 9, 10, then 11, 12. And this algebra we are starting from class 5 or class 6, right? School to school it varies. So that algebra is a very important. Why I am highlighting this part? Because algebra will be with you class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then when you are planning to take science classes, right, in 11, 12, algebra will be with you along with the calculus. And also for learning of physics, algebra is very important. Okay, like what is linear equation, what is quadratic equation. So every equations having in graphical relations. So those things we are going to start from the beginning, so you should have a good idea. Okay, so my session is whatever my research on this part, I will highlight you. So algebraic expression, the very basic part, we are having the binomial, monomial, and the polynomial. This part we have started learning in class 6, then class 7, 8. Okay, so this algebraic expression is in the overlapping part starting from class 6 to class 8, right? Now in class 8 we are studying the special identities, factorization, linear equations. So these three part we are starting in class 7 and mostly in class 8, right? The factorization is an assignment which we are starting in class 8 and till 9 it is continued. And in case of class 10 also, class 10 we are having the quadratic equation, along with that the concept of factorization is very important. Then again in class 11 and 12, class 11 we are having the complex number. If we are going for mathematics in class 11, then complex number part you will have to take the help of factorization technologies. So factorization is very important part. Next is the linear equation. So linear equation is like let's say x plus y is equal to 5, or 2x plus 5y is equal to 10. So these are the linear equations which we are starting in class 7 or 8, right? So we are starting mainly from 8, but sometimes in 7 also we are getting some assignment on linear equation. So linear equation means the power of x and y will be linear. So okay, so the power of x is 1, power of y is 1, right? Next is the expansion. So this expansion part we are starting from class 9. So few part of expansion we can start in class 8. Those who are doing the mathematics foundation. So in my classes in Chatterjee Academy, we are starting the class 9 from class 8 without any pain. Like the students of class 8, those who can pick up, they can pick up the expansion part from class 8. So there is an overlap between the special identities and expansion, right? Then factorization. So if you have completed the factorization of class 8, so you can start solving the problem of class 9 factorization sitting in class 8, right? Next is the simultaneous linear equations. So this part we are starting in class 9, and the indices or exponent. Sometimes the knowledge of indices or exponent is expected to be very good from the class 7. we are having different books. This assignment of indices are exponent from class 7. So if you able to make a good funda on indices from class 7, right? So this part will be covered till class 9. So sitting in class 7, if you able to pick up the exponent part, and obviously that's an achievable goal. That's not that much of tough that so it's an achievable goal which you can start from class 7, and mainly those who are doing foundation, sometimes yeah, definitely they're starting that. So your 9 will be started in advance in early stage, right? Next is the new part is the trigonometry. So trigonometry part we are starting from class 9 and it's continued in class 10, then class 11, 12. So trigonometry, the journey of trigonometry starting from class 8, 9, right? And this journey will go on class 9, class 10, class 11, class 12. Okay. Now, so these are the algebra, and class 10 we are having the new things, quadratic equation. So how does it looks? Like x square plus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, for example. So this is a quadratic equation where power of x is to highest power of x is 2. So this is a quadratic equations. So linear equation, normally we are getting a solution of x, value of x is 1, right? So in quadratic equation we will get the two roots of x. Okay. Now next is the factor theorem. So this is a new and very interesting which we are going to start in class 10. Next is the AP series and GP series, the arithmetic progression, geometric progression, which part we are starting in class 10. So this is in mainly ICSE class 10, this is in course curriculum, and this part will be continued in class 11, right? So this is also very important. So these are the overall about the mainly the algebraic journey of algebra from class 7 to class 10. Okay, so there are lots of overlap region you have. So if you can able to pick up the things in early stage, that will be really helpful for you. Okay, so let me show you few pain areas, like where students are doing the common mistakes, right? The fraction. So fraction part we are starting from class 6, right? But that's a very key part where we are doing repeat mistakes, like fraction, for example, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 is equal to 1. All right, or I can say 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4, 1 plus 4. This will be 1. So how does it happen? If you take a circular part, if you make it a 4 pieces, so this is 1 by 4, this is 1 by 4, this is 1 by 4, this is 1 by 4. So in practical purpose, if you take a chapati in your home, right? So if you make a 4 pieces, then each piece, because chapati is mainly the circular shape, right? If you take 4 pieces, each pieces will be 1/4. So here we starting the fraction. So the basic of fraction should be very clear, right? So like which one is greater, 1 by 2 and 1 by 4? Which one will be greater? 1 by 2. Like 3 by 4 and 2 by 4, which one will be greater? So these basic things should be clear, because 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. So 1 by 2 means this is the 50% of the total, and 1 by 4 means the one. So you can do like this, right? 1, 2 and 3. So 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1. So this is the 1 by 4, and if you go for half, so you can do like this. So this is the half, this part is half. This way you have to make your concept clear on fraction, right? Now, so fraction is a very crucial part. And now if I do 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, what we are going to do, LCM of 2 by 2 and 4, it will be 4. So it will be 2 divide 4, 2 into this 1, right? Minus 4 by 4, 1 into this 1. So it will be 2 minus 1 by 4. So it will be 1 by 4. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 4, right? So these are the very basic fraction you have. Like if I do 1 plus 1 by 2, so it will be 3 by 2, or 1 plus 4 by 3, it will be 5 by 4, right? Okay, now Now the introduction of the algebra. So algebra, what we are taking the new learning in part of algebra, that is the variable, right? Variable. So x is the variable or y is the variable. So what kind of variable we get? X, 5x minus 5x, x by 2, x plus 3. So these are all the different algebraic expression, like different term you can say. So these are the variables. So why variable means what? Variable means you are going to take some food in a restaurant, but there are fixed value that you call the kind of thali or kind of fixed rate of food value, and other is like a la carte, like your charge will be, you will be getting bill after the end of the food session, right? So variable may come that time. So x is the variable, like the value, exact value I don't know, it may be different kind of value. So we are getting the equation like 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So here we are getting x is equal to 2. So this is we are solving the equation, right? So x is the variable. So new concept we are coming from class 6 and 7, that we are not giving any fixed value, but it's a variable. It's forming an equation, right? You have to get the value of x. So and these are the constant. All the digit, like integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -1, -2, -5, and all the fraction 1 by 2, 1 by 5, 1 by 7. These are all the fixed value, and x, y, z, these are the variable part. That value we have to determine, we have to get it by solving an equation, right? Okay. So the next is that let's say we are having x by 2 minus x by 4. What we are going to do? Take x common like this, so it will be again x by 4. So no scope to do the step jump. If you do the step jump, there will be lot of, like x minus 2 by x by 4 is equal to x plus 1. So this kind of things. Then what we are going to do? We have to solve it, these equations, right? Then we will just simplify the left hand side. That will be x by 2 is equal to x plus 1. Then one more major mistake of doing, like cross multiply. A by B is equal to C by D. So it will be like cross connection. AD is equal to BC. Cross multiplication. Very important. So from here, cross multiplication, x is equal to 2 into x plus 1. Now, so this is a cross multiplication. So be very careful in this part. Okay. This is one part. So lots of linear equation you'll get to solve with this. Let's say you'll get like x by 2 minus x by 3 is equal to x plus 1, whatever. So you'll solve this, then you'll equalize by cross multiply, right? So this is one part. Next is that few relation like identities. So a plus b whole square I am not going to say you, like a minus 1 by a whole square means a square minus 2 into a 1 by a plus 1 by a square, right? Similarly 2a minus 1 by a whole square is equal to 1 by 2a square into 2 into 2a 1 by 2a plus 1 by 2a whole square. So you have to be very comfortable, right, in these operations, like 1 by a plus a into 1 by a minus a. So this will be 1 by a square minus a square. So 1 by a square minus a square. So what are the key formulas which should be with you? Okay, one is that a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Then a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square. So these are the key formula which should be with you. Now, if you say that, I just forgot the formula, don't worry. It is a part of algebraic multiplication. So a plus b whole square is equal to a plus b into a plus b. So you are getting A into A plus B into A plus B. So A square plus AB plus AB plus B square, right? So it will be A square plus 2AB plus B square. That's it. Done. So if here minus, so you'll get this will be minus, this will be minus. Okay. So it will be minus, 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 right? So you are getting minus sign, minus sign. That's it. Done. Ready. So these are the base formulas. Now, if you forget a minus b whole square, a minus b whole cube, a minus b whole cube, just build it. Just build it like this. Nothing you have to remember. So you'll get from this multiplication by simple process of algebraic multiplication. So algebraic multiplication is very, very important. Okay, very, very important. Right. So next I told you about the factorizations. So it's factorization fully based on this one, like x square minus 7x plus 10. So it will be x square minus 10 minus 5x minus 2x plus 10x. So x into x minus 5, 2 into x minus 5. That's it. That's it. So for factorization also we are having the 4 key structures. So you have to follow the structure, like what are those? X plus a into x plus b, x plus a into x minus b, right? X minus a, x minus b. So just have to set the thing like this, right? This way. So factorization, you're starting from class 8, then class 9, then class 10. So it's a journey of 3 years for 3 sessions for factorization. So these are the important, even in the higher studies also. So algebra will be with you in higher studies. Okay. So, and I'm telling you, because we are giving the coaching of class 11, 12 also, right? So these small mistakes, small conceptual problems will be with you in your future career. So just solve it, fix it, and I know that you can able to fix it in the early stage. Whenever you are going to do the the straight line equation, you know that it is, though it is in higher classes, x by a, y by b is equal to 1, the equation of a straight line where x y intercept. So the fraction will come here. So fractional part, it should be very much comfortable. Okay. Okay. So we covered algebra. Then for linear equations, let's say we are having x plus y is equal to 2, whatever, x minus y is equal to 5. So we have to solve it. So linear equation having the 3 methods, right? The substitution method, and also the cross multiply methods and elimination methods. And and whenever you are going to solve the graphical relations, like you'll draw two graph in the coordinate geometry part, you have to straight line the graph, you have to draw it, and then you'll get the point of intersection of the two straight line. Let's say like this. Okay, like this. So this will be the point of intersection of two straight line, and this will be the same value, the xy coordinate. This will be same like the solution of the linear algebra. Okay. So if you solve it through algebra and if you solve it through coordinate, the answer should be same. So that whenever doing the coordinate part, solving this through graphical methods, you can cross check with the linear solutions, right? So these are the tricks that you must remember. And if you go to, if you just in connect with the Chatterjee Academy, definitely will help you. So in our academy, Chatterjee Academy, we are helping the students, like to get the things early with very low pressure. It's not a pressure like in the class 8 you are trying to get something of class 9. No, easily it will come. So we'll highlight you the the overlap part between the class 8 and class 9, class 9 and class 10. Okay. So so that's it for today. Okay, just follow our session in the next classes. we'll have some other overlapping part. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for Chatterjee Academy, and it will be really helpful for you. Okay.